Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Jake here, and welcome back to another Pokemon Go PvP video. And in today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the Alolan Golem in the Jungle Cup meta. You guys see he has a beautiful mustache there, right above his lip, and he will terrorize your flying type Pokemon. So, if you guys are new here, please don't forget to drop that subscribe, leave a like, and comment down below whether or not you will be running the very handsome boulder that is Alolan Golem. And let me know how you guys run him in your team, and what do you guys think his role is in this meta. So, to start this off, we have Alolan Golem versus the top 22 of the Jungle Cup meta. And a lot of these will be changing here very, very soon, because earlier today we had a huge update to Pokemon Go PvP. A lot of it good, but a very few things that are very, very bad. I won't get into those details right now. I'll probably make a video on it tomorrow. Probably it will be a double upload tomorrow. On Wednesday is when you guys will be watching this, Wednesday evening. But anyways, yeah, a lot of things got added, a lot of moves. And we'll be going over Alolan Golem today versus the top 22 of the meta. So to start this off, you want to be running a Rock Throw 100% of the time. Volt Switch is an absolute garbage move. You want to be running Rock Blast and Wild Charge as its charge moves. Some people do prefer Stone Edge just for the higher damage, but Rock Blast does cost less energy, which means in case you're in a scenario where you need that lower energy move just to chip away some HP to maybe kill something, then that's where you would need Rock Blast. So I recommend Rock Blast and Wild Charge 100%. And now you guys know the top 22 of the meta as I scroll through here. We are in the 0 shield apiece scenario, so let's hit battle. And as you can see here, Alolan Golem wins 10 out of the 22 matchups. It loses 9 and it draws 3. And again, this is in the 0 shield scenario. That Wild Charge is a nuke to a lot of things, especially since Alolan Golem is part rock and electric. It will be getting stabbed from that. So it dominates. It dominates the bugs. It dominates the flyers. As you can see here, it actually beats out Raichu. It beats Magneton. It beats things like Scizor, Vespiquen, Beedrill, Venomoth, Noctowl, Pidgeot, Scyther, and Masquerain. Those are all very strong matchups because those bug flyers are 2 times weak to rock moves, as well as 1 times weak to the electric moves. Same thing goes for the flyers. They are 1 times weak to electric. And Raichu, I'm assuming, loses because Wild Charge just hits like a truck, and combined with the damage that Rock Throw provides, it can beat out Raichu. Rock Throw is a very strong, very high damaging move in this cup. It's crazy how it beats Magneton as well. That Wild Charge hits like a truck, and so does the what is it again? Rock Blast. There we go. Sorry, I blanked. But yeah, those was winning matchups. It loses, or actually it ties to Heracross. I'm not sure if this rating is accurate, but I'm assuming it is because it's PvPoke. But anyways, it loses to Fortress in the 0 shields because it is 2 times weak to ground moves. So definitely watch out for that. It loses to Vigoroth, Lantern, because it is weak to those water moves. It loses to Magnezone. It gets beat out really hard by the grasses like Victory Bell, Breloom, Venusaur, and Ivysaur. And then it also loses to that Cradily because of its Grass Knot. So yeah, the main weaknesses to Alolan Golem are grass, water, and ground. So take that into note there, and fighting. Fighting as well. I almost forgot to mention that somehow. But yeah, that's in the 0 shield scenario. Now let's look at the 1 shields. See, it's most positive matchups here. And it sways a little bit the other way now. So it actually comes out losing the majority of matchups by 11. It wins 9 and it draws 2. Same scenario. Its main role in this cup is to beat the flyers and the bugs, because again, those rock moves are super effective against the flyers and the bugs. It's double super effective to the flying and bug types. That's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, if you know your typings, then you know Alolan Golem should be able to easily handle these. It actually beats Caesar with Fury Cutter, Iron Head, and X Scissor, so that's nice. But in the 2-shield scenario, it does actually tie with Alolan Graveler. It loses to Magnezone, Raichu, Magneton, because Raichu has that Brick Break super effective spam. And I'm assuming since Magnezone resists the Rock and the Wild Charge, that Wild Charge just outdoes the Alolan Golem. And then with Magneton, it has a neutral move that is Magnet Bomb. I believe that's neutral. Correct me if I'm wrong if that's not neutral, but it does do a lot of work. Magnet Bomb is a very hard-hitting move. It loses to Heracross, Venusaur again. The fighting and grass. You want to avoid the fighting and grass types in this cup with Alolan Golem. It goes down really quickly. And then again, lose to Vigoroth, things like Cradily, Victory Bell, Lantern, Ivysaur, Breloom. So pretty much the same matchups there. Now let's move on to 2 shields. And a 2 shields is going to win 10, lose 10, and draw 2. So again, pretty self-explanatory. It beats the bugs, the flyers. It actually picks up another winning matchup against Raichu and that Magneton here. So that's pretty awesome. But again, guys, definitely watch out for Venusaur. Watch out for Magnezone. Fortress. Earthquake will absolutely annihilate you, especially if you get shield baited. Vigoroth, the king of the jungle, dominates this Pokemon very, very well. Heracross, obviously, with that stab counter in close combat, will destroy Alolan Golem because of its weakness to fighting. And same thing goes with Lantern, the ultimate electric type in this cup. Water Gun chips Alolan Golem down very, very quickly. And so does any of the Razor Leafers or the Frenzy Planters like Venusaur. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for its ratings. I was going to do some one key matchup sim against Noctowl, but you guys will see how hard Alolan Golem does dominate the meta in these battles upcoming right now. So guys, jumping into this first matchup, we are going up against our friend, username Will. We are going to be opening Golem, and he opens Golem as well. So this is a weird mirror match, and this is post-update, guys. So post-PvP update where the switching is all bugged out. But yeah, anyways, we wanted to piggyback, but we just decided, screw it, we're going to go for the Wild Charge. And right there, as you can see, I'm tapping the switch icon, and it's deciding to not let me switch. But there we go. We use a shield, we switch it into our Vigoroth, and he switches into his Vigoroth. So very slow switching there because of this new update, which they just killed switching, guys. I hate to say it, but they absolutely ruined the fast-paced and competitive switching mechanics. It really sucks for those, especially me, who were starting to perfect switching. But anyways, that's for another video. This is where Alolan Golem will dominate. Even though it's low on HP, it is double resisting those flying type moves coming from Noctowl, and look at that HP chunk. Even as tanky as Noctowl is, it cannot tank too many of these rock throws, and they're going to finish this Noctowl off with ease, guys. So Alolan Golem has the role to take down the flyers. That's purely one of his main roles. And you will see here in a few how he does get dominated as well. But anyways, let's hop into the next battle featuring Alolan Golem. So guys, jumping in this next battle here, we're going to be opening with the queen of the jungle, Vespiquen. So it's going to be versus a Victory Bell. Now this is a great matchup for us. It protects our Alolan Golem. And he's going to switch into that Zapdos. Because remember guys, Zapdos actually got a buff. It now has Wing Attack as a quick move and Drill Peck as a charge move. So he took advantage of that and tested out here, but you guys just witnessed how hard it dominates that matchup. And now you're going to see how hard Razor Leaf hits that Golem, and boom, it's gone, guys. Alolan Golem is gone. That Razor Leaf hits like a truck as well. Now, that's one of the main roles of a grass user in this cup, is to take care of any of the electric types. That's pretty much one of its only roles, actually. But anyways, he's going to switch into that Vigoroth, and the queen of the jungle beats the king of the jungle, guys. So yeah, because it is resisting, it is actually 2 times resisting those counters. So that's very, very nice. We do decide to block this first body slam, so we can save our Vespiqun's HP a little bit here. Oh well, it didn't even matter. He decided to not shield. I'm assuming because he knew he lost the game. But yeah, anyways, we take that one as well. Strong showing so far by Alolan Golem. You can see it dominates the flyers where it needs to. Now let's get into the next matchup versus username Will. So guys, jumping in this next one, we're going to be opening Alolan Golem, and he opens Lantern. Now this is a bad scenario. As you can see, Water Gun is destroying me. So there, I just decided I want to switch out with some stored energy. And we are going to decide to switch into Vespiquen because our lineup is very weak to the electric types right now. And yeah, he decided to switch out into that Beedrill. Now, right here, we're going to go for a Shield Bait. We know this is probably Aerial Ace coming in, which it is, so we predicted that correctly. Sorry about that, the messages. Goodness. Oh my goodness. But anyways, yeah, we hit him with that Power Gem, and he does not expect it. So we actually come out of the matchup on top, and he still has that Lantern in the back, guys, so this is going to be a rough one. He still has 2 shields, but we decided to switch into Alolan Golem because those Rock Blast guys still do a surprising amount of damage. And we decided to switch into our Noctowl here because we think he might have a bug type in the back, but we have to get rid of this final shield and we have to get rid of this Lantern time. So we're gonna go for the shield pressure with the Sky Attack, and he does shield. But the bad part is he gets that Thunderbolt, and that's going to KO our Noctowl. We KO his Lantern, and what's in the back? It's Victory Bell. So that's a GG. And we were right thinking he did have something weak to a flyer in the back, whether it be bug or grass. So well played there, Will. And let's get into the next game. Alrighty, battlers. So jumping in this next battle against username Will, we're going to be opening with our Golem again, and he decides to open with that Victory Bell. So this is a very hard counter to our Alolan Golem. So you guys make sure to watch out for that. Make sure you don't get it stuck against the grass user because it will annihilate you. But yeah, so here he brings in the Zapdos against our Vespiquen, and this is okay. We have to go for the Shield Bait here if we want to come out on top. He's obviously going to fire off that Drill Peck, and now we're going to go for the Shield Bait. Since he knows we have Power Gem, he's going to block. But we got him with the Shield Bait there, so perfect. We are going to use both shields on our Vespiquen, and now we're going to go for the Power Gem. And let's see, does he shield? He does not. So that's a really good win for us. He brings in this Vigoroth now. He does fire off a Body Slam here. There was a visual glitch. My Vespiquen is not actually dead. It just showed that for some odd reason. But yeah, since we know he has that Victory Bell in the back, we save our Vespiquen for it. Now here, I think he should have just switched immediately into that Razor Leafer, because now he doesn't have enough energy to kill my Vespiquen. Because it does take Razor Leafers a very long time to charge. We can get the potentially two X-Scissors off, and can we get 2 off? No, we can't. Oh, and this hurts me inside, guys. That Leaf Blade just absolutely annihilates my Alolan Golem, and he takes the win there. So it doesn't matter if he switched out late. He still won the game. So yeah, we got wrecked there. Yeah, opening a Razor Leafer is very ballsy, but it does work out, as you just saw there. So if you know your opponent is going to open Alolan Golem, then I would recommend opening with a Razor Leafer or whatever grass user you have, if you have one. I personally don't in my team, but I think it's fine. But anyways, in this next matchup, you guys saw there how bad it was lagging for me trying to switch out. I tapped it multiple times. Niantic, please fix the PvP, please revert it, please back to the old system where, you know, competitive switching was actually a thing. But anyways, I don't want to rant to you guys too much here. We have a Vigoroth with a ton of energy stored, and we're going to try to force a shield here out of this Noctowl. But he decides to forego shields, which is actually kind of good because we almost knocked it out. Which means our Alolan Golem can come in here to farm it up potentially. Depending, I switch into Alolan Golem, yep. And he still has those 2 shields. And here I switched out my Alolan Golem, thinking he would come in with a Razor Leafer, but he actually comes in with his own Alolan Golem. So we're just going to go for the mirror match, try to bait shields. We do get 1 shield there, but he decides to switch out last second into that Vigoroth. Now, we do get the under trap there and luckily get to that Rock Blast, so we are going to force that last shield. But he does have a bunch of energy stored up on that Vigoroth. There's 1 Body Slam. There's 2 bodies. Oh no, he didn't get 2. But we weren't able to get to that Psychic in time, and this is where Alolan Golem shines. So using his Alolan Golem as an example there, you guys saw 1 Rock Blast pretty much did about a third health to my Noctowl there, and it came in clutch for him in the end. So yeah, we're showing some very good wins, but some also some losses we can learn from. Hashtag losers learn, guys. I hope you are getting some good info from this video, and I hope it's helping you figure out what the role of Alolan Golem is if you haven't used them already. But in this matchup, you guys saw we opened Lantern against Noctowl, and we had to switch out to this Vigoroth here and burn a shield pretty much instantly, and now he decides to switch into that Beedrill. Now again, Beedrill is another one of those Pokemon that can beat Vigoroth, but if I do have a ton of energy stored like you are seeing right now, it can be definitely swayed into Vigoroth's favor. And he is trying to farm me for energy here. Forget if we decide to block or not. We don't, so we just let the Beedrill go. I mean, let Vigoroth go, sorry. And we bring in our Alolan Golem now to farm. Now, Alolan Golem can tank these Aerial Aces easily, since it is 2 times resisting them. And now he brings in that Victory Bell. So here we have to bring in our Noctowl, but he is deciding to actually stay in here. So I'm not sure why he's staying in, but he actually uses his final shield on that Victory Bell just so he can hit us with an Acid Spray. Now, I don't think that was the most smart idea ever, because his Lantern is in the back, but we get to that Psychic because we know Noctowl can farm the grass, and we take that game in a pretty good fashion. I think he should have swapped way earlier into the Lantern there. Alright guys, that was actually the last battle of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something from my Alolan Golem usage in the Jungle Cup meta. He is definitely worthy of that handsome mustache he has there. He's a beast. As you guys saw in those battles, he destroys the Flyers. He gets destroyed by anything that is water, ground, fighting, or grass. So those were his his 4 main weaknesses in this cup. And his main strengths are the bugs, the Flyers, and depending on shields, some of the electrics. Because he is resisting those electric moves, and those Rock Blasts are dealing, I believe, neutral damage to the other electric types, as long as it's Raichu. So yeah, I hope you found this video enjoyable, and I hope you enjoyed my commentary and took some notes on how to use Alolan Golem and what its key and losing matchups are in this meta. And I'll see you guys in the next Spotlight video. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to drop that subscribe, leave a like, and comment down below what you thought of today's video and what other Pokemon you would like to see me showcase for you guys. So until the next video, battlers, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.